So guys, I'm recording this chapter 2. Fine. So I hope I'm audible to everyone. Application of derivatives. So first thing I would like to tell in this is, what is the main application of derivatives thing? Does anyone know where it is used actually? Where is this application of differentiation or derivatives integration used actually? Okay, one of the answer I got is camera lens. Okay. Where do we use this? If you don't know, you can type you don't know the thing. Okay, fine. If you don't know this thing, you can just type you don't know. Don't know. So there's only two students who doesn't know and everyone knows the thing. Or why should we study this thing? Application of derivatives. Okay, fine. Now I'm getting almost 5 to 6. Yeah, perfect. So guys, I will tell you. So we all have got what? Gas at home. Correct? And there is a pipe also. There is a pipe, there is a knob, everything is there, right? Correct? So which means while designing that knob or while designing that pipe, correct? While then designing the knob or the pipe, we have to be very accurate. And we all know about what? The supercars. Lamborghini Urus, let's take. Lamborghini cars, high speed, correct? But what happens if it is too much speed? There is a chance that the car will burn also. Due to the lot of horsepower in it, the car will burn. There is a high chance of that, correct? So which means every design should be mathematically accurate, correct? Every design, every measurement should be mathematically accurate. And I'm talking about what? Dx. Dx meaning very, very, very small element. If x is in centimeter, dx may be nanometer or a picometer or any other thing, correct? Very, very, very small thing. Yes, up to this everyone understood? Dx should be very, very small. So which means the slightest of error can damage either this Lamborghini or even our the gas at home. You got the point. So which means it has to be very accurate or else there should not be any error. Is it clear to everyone? Is up to this clear? If you say clear, I'll go to the next thing. Perfect. Then fine. Then one more thing which we want to know is dy by dx. What is this dy by dx? This is also called tangent. This is also called slope. This is also called m. Correct? Yes or no? And what is this also called as? Rate of change of y with respect to x. Rate of change. That's how the, let's take in our own home, the gas traveling from the knob to the what? Our gas stove, correct? Yes, very good. So the rate of change, this is tangent slope m dy by dx. One more name for this is what? Gradient. Gradient. All are same. What is my slope? We all studied coordinate geometry, right? Correct? Coordinate geometry we all studied. Point A, point B. This is x1 comma y1. This is x2 comma y2. What is my distance formula? Distance between A and B. That is AB, root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Correct? This AB is nothing but what? My slope or my dy by dx or my gradient. Correct? Or the rate of change of y with respect to x. So I hope everyone is clear with yes, what I am telling now. Yeah. Now I'll go to the first question. Very good. So everyone is responding to me very nicely. I'm very happy with the same. Okay. So guys, because this is an online session, this is a very easy chapter and I'll be discussing the questions which are going to come for your exam. Okay. Those questions I'll be giving first importance. First question, find the rate of change. Rate of change of area of a circle per second with respect to WRT, meaning with respect to radius R. Radius R when R is equal to 5 centimeter. Clear up to this? So guys, first thing is identifying this question. Rate of change, which means what? We know dy by dx. First thing you should write is what? Area of a circle formula, pi r square. Write down pi r square directly. Done. Now what is the question? Rate of change of area of circle per second with respect to radius. Correct? So area of a circle with respect to what? Radius. Which means if area of circle is A, right here A, correct? What is it? dA by dr. Rate of change meaning what? With respect to radius. So we differentiate with respect to r. What? Our area, dA by dr. So d by dr of what? Pi r square. That I'll write down here. Pi is a constant, I'll take it outside. D by dr of r square. So what is it? Pi into r square differentiation is what? 2r. Given in the question, what is given in the question? R is equal to 5 centimeter. So I'll put R is equal to 5. So what is the answer of this? 10 pi. Is it easy or difficult? Understood. So guys, nothing I'm doing. I need to know the area of circle formula, pi r square, correct? Rate of change of area of a circle, correct? With respect to radius. So dA by dr. That's the reason I'm differentiating with respect to r, because it is asked with respect to radius. That's all. These kind of questions can come for 2 or 3 marks. Okay, easy questions. I will tell you which question will come. Always there is a question called sand in the exercise. Fine. Sand question. I'll be doing that today. That question will definitely come for your board exam. There is a pakka question, sure question. So we can make sure that we'll get it correct today. Fine, I'll do that question today. No need to worry. Study that question alone, you'll get full mark. If you don't get any other question also, yes. Yeah. So guys, you want me to send the video or you will be writing it down now? I think better you can write it down now. And once I send you the video, again, you can do it as a practice. Okay. Yeah. Or send the video. Okay, fine. So if everyone has understood this thing, I'll go to the next problem then. Fine. We can complete more. Correct only. Yeah. So guys, shall I go to the next one then? Understood. Then I'll send you the video then. Perfect. That'll be fine. I'll send you the video, recorded video. I'll send you. Yeah, perfect. Any doubts? Let me know now itself. Okay. Yeah. Second question. The volume of a cube is increasing at the rate of 9 cubic centimeter. But guys, since I'm sending you the video, please don't be lethargic. Please concentrate, okay? Because I'm putting my effort in writing each and everything. Okay, instead of putting in a slideshow, I can complete faster. I'm not doing that. Okay, guys. If you can write down along with me, wonderful. Later on, I will send you the video also. How fast is the surface area increasing when the length of edge is 10 centimeter? Length of edge is 10 centimeter. So guys, don't worry about this question. First thing is, write in solution, you will automatically get it. If you just write in solution, automatically solution will come down to you. Okay. Volume of a cube. Correct? So I'm just putting it as what? Volume of cube is x cube. Or side cube, a cube or whatever you want. The volume of the cube is increasing at the rate of 9 cubic centimeter per second. So what does this mean? This means my dV by dt. Correct? Volume is what? 9 centimeter cube per second. That's what they're given in words. So as I always tell you in maths, there are mainly 4 things: numbers, words, variables, and diagrams. Variables. Correct? Sometimes they may give in variables, sometimes they give in words. So this I'm translating to what? Numbers. That's all. But here, the variable into numbers. That's all. The words are given in terms of variables and numbers. So we have to understand that. So that is done. How fast is surface area increasing when the length of the edge is 10 centimeter? Fine. So this they have given as dV by dt. Correct? Now what is my volume? My volume is what? My volume is x cube. This I'll substitute below. D by dt of what is my volume? X cube is equal to 9. This implies what is my x cube differentiation with respect to t? 3x square into dx by dt. Okay, because this is not this is not differentiation with respect to x, it is with respect to t. So, for example, see guys, if it is d by dx of y cube, what will you do? 3y square into dy by dx, right? Correct? Similarly, the same procedure only I'm doing here. Is it clear for everyone? So this is equal to our 9. Up to this step, anyone having any doubt, let me know. Everyone okay? Yeah, perfect. Very good. So what I was trying to tell is the volume of the cube is increasing at the rate of 9 cubic centimeters per second. Correct? Volume formula is what? X cube. dV by dt is what? 9 centimeter cube per second. Already given in the question. It is given 9 cubic centimeter, which means what? Volume formula is what? Centimeter cube per second. So that same thing I written dV by dt. They given indirectly this thing. Correct? And what is volume formula? Volume of a cube is what? I'll write down here itself if you don't know. Okay. Volume of the cube is what? A cube or x cube, right? A cube or x cube. That same thing only I written here. Now instead of this v, I have substituted what? X cube. So guys, just listen for 1 more minute. That's it. Okay. I'm not going to take bigger session. I'm just going to take sessions which are very important for you guys. Then differentiating with respect to t. That is the 3x square into dx by dt. Now I just cancel this thing. 3 3s are 9. Correct? So dx by dt is what? 3 by x square. I got. So from this I got dx by dt is equal to 3 by x square. This I will put in a box and keep. Okay, fine. This I'll put in a box and keep. Coming to the next one. How fast is surface area increasing? Correct? So next thing is we have to know surface area formula. 6x square or 6a square. That is our surface area. But the question is, how fast is surface area increasing when the length of the edge is 10 centimeter? Correct? Length of the edge is what? 10 centimeter. So what will we do for this? How fast is surface area increasing? Which means with respect to what I differentiate surface area? With respect to time, d by dt, because how fast, that is with respect to time I have to differentiate. So this again with d by dt of 6x square I have to differentiate. So I'll get as what? 6 I can take it outside. D by dt of x square. So 6 into, what is x square differentiation? 2x. 2x into dx by dt. That's all. So that is 12x. I'll write down here. 12x, and what is my dx by dt? Dx by dt, I can get it from where? From the box. Dx by dt value, I can get it from this box. That is 3 by x square into 3 by x square. Correct? So I'll get 36 by x. Now what is my x given? X is what? What is my x cube? What is my x? My x is nothing but what? Edge length. Edge length is my x. So x is 10. So it is 36 by 10. The answer is what? This is my 10, okay? 36 by 10, answer is 3.6 is the answer. 3.6 this surface area, which means centimeter square with respect to time per second. So I'm not doing any other thing. I'm strictly following according to the question itself. Yes. So guys, why did I differentiate with respect to time? Because the question here is what? How fast is surface area increasing? But the important thing is that I should know the surface area formula for the cube. That is ds by dt. Surface area is 6x square and differentiate with respect to t because it should be what? D by dt of surface area. That's all. Anyone having any doubt? So I'll ping them personally and I'll ask. Okay, fine. No doubt. Most students are pinging me, but yeah, someone is not. Yeah, I think I got it. Perfect. Very good. So guys, the rate of change means you reduce differentiation. Strictly according to the question only we should do. That's all. Very easy topic to get full mark in this. Clear? So I think I'll do the next question. Yeah. Yes. After the next question, I will write down the question which is going to come for your exam. Okay. Okay. The doubt is every time a question with the rate of change is given, we will take differentiation. Rate of change, it means what? Slope. Rate of change means dy by dx. If you see rate of change, what it is? Dy by dx or slope or whatever it is. Clear? So you have to take dy by dx or you have to take differentiation. Correct. Okay. Now I'm going to do a question which is a very logical question. Okay. So this will actually make you understand. Just listen for me 5 minutes. That's it. Okay. That's what I'll ask. Just 5-10 minutes I need. So guys, I need from each and everyone just 10 minutes I need. Please, for me, just 10 minutes of your time. So a stone is dropped into a quiet lake. And waves move in circles at a speed of 4 centimeters per second. At that instant, when the radius of circle, the radius of circular waves is 10 centimeter, how fast is the enclosed area increasing? So the question is, a stone is dropped in a quiet lake and waves move in circles at a speed of 4 centimeters per second. At that instant, when the radius of circular waves is 10 centimeters, how fast is the enclosed area increasing? Correct? So they're telling it is first thing circle. Circle in the sense there are only two things coming. Okay. One is area. So first thing is write down solution. Just write down solution blindly. One is what? Area of a circle. Pi r square. Correct? Now how fast is it? Enclosed area increasing. So they are asking us what? They're asking us what? How fast? Fast and area. So which means they're asking us area with respect to time. So we have to find what? dA by dt. dA by dt. Is this clear to everyone? Everyone. Why what we have to find everyone is clear? Because area with respect to time. See, the question is what here? How fast is the enclosed area increasing? So fast means what? How fast, which means time. Correct? Is the enclosed area increasing? So which means we have to do area with respect to time. That's all. Simple thing. So we have to find dA by dt, area with respect to time in this question. So if I'm differentiating this, pi is a constant, correct? And I differentiate this with respect to what? D by dt of r square. So again, pi into what? D by dt of r square. So which means r square differentiation is 2r into dr by dt. Correct? Now in the question, one more clue they are given us. Radius is 10 centimeter. Okay, I'll write down that also. Radius is 10 centimeter. Fine. Other one, What they given? 4 centimeter per second. So radius is centimeter per second, meaning time. So dr by dt also they given. What is it? 4. So I'm using simple substitution. So dr by dt is also given 4 centimeter per second. If they're giving something like this, then it's purely differentiation value. That's all. So pi into what? What is my 2r? 2 into 10 into dr by dt is 4. So you'll get what? 40 and 42 is 80. 80 pi. This is my answer. So the enclosed area is increasing at 80 pi centimeter square per second. Why centimeter square? 80 pi centimeter square. Why? Because area dA, area is centimeter square. Time is per second. Okay, fine. So if we are able to think, we will get it. So guys, this question, there is nothing called rate of change or anything, correct? But how to identify this thing? How fast is the enclosed area increasing? How fast is the enclosed area increasing? Which means what? Area is pi r square. How fast? Fast meaning put time. So dA by dt to find. Here it is not just like in our first problem we had. Change of area of a circle with respect to radius. With radius, I don't need to do dr by anything. Correct. So I just put 2r. But here it is radius with respect to what? Time. R square with respect to time. This is my d by dt. Okay. That's the reason I gave here. R square differentiation is 2r. Then R differentiation with respect to t is what? Dr by dt. That's all. Everything is given in the question. 10 centimeters given in the question. 4 centimeters per second. Then what is that dr by dt? And just simply substituting getting the answer. Is it clear to everyone? Only one answer I got. Yes. Others, any doubt? Because next question is test for you guys. That's the reason I'm telling. No doubts. Very good. Next, I'm going to give you a test. That's the thing. Okay. And this question will come for your board exam. The one which I'm going to give now. Let me see how many of you will do it. Guys, making mistake is not a problem for me. Okay. Fine. I want you to attempt it boldly. That's all. Whatever thing, this is not your board exam. Correct? But before you guys go to school or any other thing, you have to be very thorough with differentiation integration. That's all. Test. And this question is repeatedly asked in all the examination. Sand. Sand is pouring. Write on the question also, guys, for this at least. Pouring from a pipe with respect to or pipe at the rate of. Pipe at the rate of. At the rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. It is my 12, okay? 12 centimeter cube per second. 1 to 12. The falling sand forms a cone on the ground in such a way that this is a 3-mark question actually, where that the height of the cone is always, this may always 1/6 of the radius of the base. How fast is the height of the cone height of the sand cone? Okay, yeah, sand cone increasing when the height is 4 centimeter. When the height is 4 centimeter. Oof, yeah, this is the question. Okay, area of the cone, if you don't know, I'll tell you the formula. It's not area, it's volume actually. Okay, fine. Volume of the cone, I'll write on the formula. V is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. Now you can do it. 1/3 pi r square h. You may have forgotten that. Yeah. Volume of the cone, that's it. And one more clue what I can give you. 1/6 of the radius. Height of the cone is equal to 1/6 of the radius. So I've given you everything. Hardly 2 to 3 minutes. Try to do this question. 12 centimeter cube per second. Volume of the cube with respect to time. dV by dt. Correct? Yes? How fast is the height of the cone? Fast meaning time. So dH by dt we have to find out. Everything is there. Yes. dH by dt find out. That is a question. Very easy question. Everyone try to do this and send me the answer in WhatsApp. I'll just drink some water by the time. So guys, clearly given that in our question it is 12 centimeter cube per second, correct? So which means centimeter cube is what? Volume per second t. So dv by dt is what? 12 itself. Now coming back to this thing. The falling sand forms a cone on the ground such a way that the height of the cone is always 1/6 of the radius. So h is equal to 1 by 6r. Fine. How fast is the height of the cone? So which means we have to find what dh by dt. dh by dt. And h is equal to what? 1 by 6r. Or radius is equal to 6h. Correct? So I can put radius is equal to what? This implies my radius is equal to 6h. So instead of this radius, I can put as what? 6h. So volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 into what? Pi into 6h. 6h the whole square into h. So 1 by 3. 6 square is 36. 36 h cube into pi. Correct? I can cut this thing. 3 12s are 36. So 12 pi h cube. Now I have to substitute dv by dt what? d by dt of here. d by dt of what is my volume? Volume is 12 pi h cube equal to 12. Correct? So I can cancel directly from this itself what this 12 and this 12. Can I do that? Am I correct up to this? Up to this, everyone is clear. Yes, fine. Okay, perfect. Now I'm differentiating this with respect to t. So pi is a constant. H cube differentiation is what? 3h square into dh by dt is equal to 1. Now, what is my height of the cone given? 4 centimeter. That is also given to us. Correct? So pi into 3 into 4 centimeter. 4 square is what? 16 into dh by dt equal to 1. So 16 3s are 48. This implies what is my dh by dt value? 1 by 48 pi. That's all. So which means height is centimeter. Time is what? Per second. That's how. So I'm able to do the entire thing with this. So guys, kindly forgive me about my handwriting here. Okay. Yeah. dh by dt. This is my dh by dt here.